Good morning, everybody. It's Kim Danke coming to you live on this Friday morning. Did y'all hear that? My stomach's growling. It's growling when I went to bed last night. It's been growling this morning. I've had to talk myself into not having a holiday yesterday. So when I wanted to have a holiday yesterday, I was reminded that I would like to unlock the Thursday shirt. So I kept it perfect yesterday in hopes that I could keep the rest of the Thursdays in the month of March perfect. And these are the things that Travis has just put into place for us to use to motivate us and energize us to keep going. And then this morning, I've been hungry since I woke up this morning, but I'm eating breakfast out with the Kennesaw Business Association membership committee, and I just want to eat breakfast with them. So, but what ran through my mind is, it's 6 o'clock. When I get to the restaurant, it'll be 8:15. They'll probably take the order at 8:30. I'll be eating by 8:45. I mean, for food to be that important to somebody, it's amazing. But hey, I thought through it and I said, what are you going to do? You haven't eaten before 8 o'clock in years with Shibboleth, because that's just what I like. That's my thing. I stop eating early. A lot of y'all will eat much later in the morning, but I stop eating early at night. And so I had to think through it, and I'm going to stick with it. And I'm having lunch out with a friend too. So I got 2 meals out today, but they're both going to be perfect because I would like to unlock my, my Friday shirt as well. So I'm going to be working on that. And I've kept it in my consciousness. Last month, I just all of a sudden, you know how you can just forget you're following something momentarily on that Thursday and Friday. I wondered why I hadn't unlocked my, I was so focused on that, and I wondered why I hadn't unlocked my shirts for Thursday and Friday last month. And I went back and looked, and I went, oh yeah, I had those 5 holidays in a row. 2 tiny ones. That one Thursday was a tiny holiday, an extra line of chocolate. And so anyway, it's funny how all of a sudden you can just forget the things that you were trying to do or earn. But I remembered yesterday, and I let it encourage me. When you hop on here this morning, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of Shibboleth day you're going to have today. Today's word of the day, 365 names, titles, and attributes of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, is discerner. Discerner. And you know what? I have become more discerning as I have continued to mature in life, but I would like for him to help me continue to discern things of importance thank you, Julie, when I am thinking through these things. And in God's little instruction book too, this one is a good one, a really, really good one. It says, if you want to make an easy job seem mighty hard, just keep putting off doing it. How many times do we hear people say, I'm going to start this on Monday. I'm going to start this on April 1st. I'm going to start this tomorrow. It's always putting it off. I call that a spirit of delay. And as my mother says, a lot of damage can be done in the delay. The verse that goes along with this is Joshua 18:3. How long are ye slack to go to possess the land, which the Lord God of your fathers hath given you? So, if you're waiting to get started, just get started. Just get started in creating the new habits. It seems like a hard job when you are putting off doing it. So, let's be discerning today and make decisions and help us get going on the Shibboleth lifestyle. So today is day 63 on the 2022 edition of the Game of Life, and I hope that you're playing along with me. We're on Friday. We're going into the weekend, so I'll be taking a break from the Shibby Show on Saturday and Sunday morning, and many of you may have seen the post that I made. I'm going to take a break from the Sunday night online accountability meeting, but Alicia Edwards has stepped up, and she is going to keep it going for us. So we would love for you to join in on that group. It's just another way for a person who this lifestyle has made a difference in their life to lead others through it, to help keep us focused in all that we're doing. You know, I come on here for a morning motivation, daily devotion, and a fun focus for each day. Alicia's going to be doing the Sunday night focus for the week and just what we've been doing. I'm sure she'll do a great job. I don't even know what she's going to do. You know what? The Lord is going to lead her to lead that group, and I can't wait to see what she does with it. But I needed a break, and so she has stepped up, and I love her very much for that, and all of y'all that will continue to support that group by coming to it. So who's on here with me this morning? Isn't it funny? I've got to change glasses to read this. Chris says, happy Friday. Yeah, let me do this. I love Fridays. Woo! Jacksonville, Florida. It feels weird to not be traveling this weekend, putting that energy toward catching up on stuff around the house and property. Yeah. It's so nice to have those weekends, Chris. I know you'll get a lot done and enjoy. Hey, Marla. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Karen, Jacksonville, Florida. And Julie Keister. I kept thinking about your quote yesterday with what parent doesn't love for their child to fall asleep in their arms. It just thrilled me all day. So thank you for typing that in yesterday. From Indiana, having a perfect day. Good morning, Erica from Wichita, having an IMF day today. Happy Friday and have a great weekend. You too. And Dana from Mulvane, Kansas, IMF day and Grandkids Day. Enjoy. I was so thrilled. My daughter said, you know, Mom, I might need you to keep the baby on Saturdays. I'm like, no problem. Yes, ma'am. Amanda, yes, I did have to embrace the growl last night. It's growling now. I'm having a perfect day today. Yes, Amanda, awesome. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. That's right. I'll be there. Thank you for typing in that word, Julie and Chris. And Michelle, glistening from the car, headed to Valdosta State to watch Shorter University play tennis. Oh, that's awesome. You know, you'll be down there with Jonathan Montgomery. It'd be kind of fun for y'all to meet, two Shibboleth people. She's having a perfect day, even though she's traveling. That's awesome. Hey, Cindy, good morning. Having a perfect day in Knoxville. Thank you for typing in that word. And we thank y'all for typing in that verse. It just, you know what? Just lets people know that we have a focus on Jesus. We have a focus. And this morning I was reading from Acts 9, and in the Tony Evans's commentary that I've been reading too, well, in the Bible it talks about the way with a capital W, the way. And in Tony Evans's commentary it says the way represented the new life of believers as they followed the pattern of their Messiah. You know, living the Shibboleth lifestyle, we have a pattern to follow. It's the Shibboleth shield. And we're following that pattern. You know, when you find a good, reasonable, truthful, the absolute truth with Jesus, you follow the pattern. As for me and my house, we will follow the pattern. So thank y'all for typing in that verse. It just lets people know, hey, this is what we're all about. Hey, Valerie, good morning from Indiana. Having a perfect day. Linda, IMF day from Cleveland, Georgia. Yes, that's right. Just get started. Hey, Ron from Snellville on a perfect day. And Robin, good morning from Kansas, having a Tiger 16 day. That is awesome. And Diane Malone from Columbus, Mississippi, IMF day. And thank you for sharing. The share button is on your screen somewhere. Click it. Margaret Watt, trying to avoid hospital food today. Are you in the hospital, Margaret, or is somebody else in the hospital? Please let us know. And Polly, good morning. Perfect day in Dalton. What a great day to keep going forward in the Shibboleth lifestyle. That's right. And Cindy, good morning, Cindy in Virginia. Well, awesome. I'm so glad that y'all are with me this morning. So I've got my little Celsius packet right here, my box. I really like Celsius, and orange is my favorite. And I never thought that I would like anything coconut flavored, but coconut is my second favorite. But orange is like the bomb. So I was having a hard time finding Celsius last year. I don't know what the deal was with them making it. And I was going to order it online. But I can't remember what the conversation was, but I had a conversation with my mother-in-law, and she told me to Oh, to not go to Kroger because they don't sell Celsius, but to go to Publix to buy the things that I needed, and then I could see if they happened to have some Celsius. So I did that because she was here visiting at Christmas, and they had 4 boxes of it. Well, I bought 4 boxes of it. Well, they had 11 boxes, and I contemplated buying all of them, but I didn't. I bought 4. Well, now I'm out. So this is my little reminder here. This morning, this box has moved around like my phone. I've moved this box and my phone around with me from the bathroom. So I've got to get this down into the car today to remind me to buy this today so I can enjoy it. But one of the things that I've done is rather than have to go downstairs to make Celsius in the morning, I brought my Celsius boxes up to the bathroom. And I've got this baker's rack in my bathroom where I have towels and just washcloths and all those necessities. But on the top, I've got water bottles. I've got my jam box so I can jam to my Christian music in the mornings. My heart pumping, God glorifying, fun, energizing Christian music in the morning. I've got my water bottle sitting on top and my Celsius box sitting up there. And I get up in the morning and get right to it. Thank you, Diane. So this necklace I got at a yard sale. And it's been laying in my, and I was a Premier Designs jeweler at the time. And at the time, I was not wearing any other jewelry but Premier because I'm a very loyal person. And that's what I did. I did Premier. So I was like, nope, not wearing anything else. And this has been laying in the drawer. This is the first time I think I've ever worn it. And then I put on these little earrings that I rarely wear a stud. I usually wear something else, but I thought those will match. I haven't had those on in almost like, oh my goodness, Premier's been out of business a year now, so maybe 15 years. It's just crazy how I can have things and then it just lay there in a drawer, not touched. Let's see. Hubby Bob in the hospital. Okay, Margaret's husband Bob's in the hospital. We will start again after he's discharged, hopefully today. Now I want Celsius. Yes, and get orange, and Publix sells it. It is delicious. I have seen it at Walmart, some, rarely the orange, but you know, and I'm giving this information based on last year's and the year before's inavailability. Is that a word? Unavailability, or you never knew what was going to be available with things in grocery stores last year. So, oh yeah, Chris says that they're, okay, Walmart has them and they're cheaper than Publix. I'll have to see if Walmart has the orange flavor, because I'm willing to pay more, Chris, for orange flavor. But like I said, that might have been last year's availability. Ron says Kroger has one flavor in Lilburn. Isn't it funny how it's the buyers for these stores determining what they have? That's why we all have these different things. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Appreciate you being on here. What? Marla says Pop Shelf sells Celsius for $2 each in cans. Whoa, I'm going to have to go by there and see if they have. I don't like the carbonated kind. I'll have to see if they have that green tea, mango green tea. They just opened up a Pop Shelf not even a mile from me. So I'll have to check that out. Thank you for that, Marla. Orange is our favorite too. They have many approved items in there as well. Pop Shelf does, huh? I'm going to have to see. Okay, so Diane, in Publix, where I have found the Celsius, this is just strange. It's, I find Celsius in the, depends on where they have their kind of diet food. Some of it's in the pharmacy, but then some Publixes I go into, it's on an aisle. So, but pharmacy pretty much is the quickest place. That's where I always look first because that's where I found it the most. And then in Walmart, it was with all of the little powdered and squeezy things. Polly, the Shibboleth store, I don't know about us having boxes of Celsius. We never did. We have the cans, but we only sell those in person because the shipping is way too heavy on the cans. But as for the Celsius, I don't think Kristen was able to buy it for a while. There was a problem in getting Celsius, and in particular the orange. So she just may have gotten out of the habit of buying that, Polly. But if you want to message Kristen, she might, or Sherry, and see if they want to order it. Kristen does the ordering it. Yep, and there's Chris saying it's in the Walmart with the other powdered drink mixes. Yeah, it used to, but then she had a problem getting it. But you know what? Hopefully we're improving from all of those things, those problems, getting things. Hopefully we're improving from that. Good morning, Kathy from Michigan. Having a perfect day. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and read this devotion today and then hop off. I've got to get down to the Flying Biscuit. I won't be eating a biscuit, but that's the name of the restaurant. Okay, today's devotion is called, I Am Taking Care of You. Sometimes you feel, and this is coming from Jesus Always by Sarah Young. Sometimes you feel alone and vulnerable, exposed to the elements of a fallen world. When you are feeling this way, stop and remind yourself, Jesus is taking care of me. This reminder can comfort you and help you relax. It draws you back from obsessing about the future, trying to figure out and orchestrate what will happen. When circumstances are confusing and you don't know which way to proceed, remember that you are in my watch care. I like that word, my watch care. I know everything about you and your situation. I also know the future. A child in a good family with adequate resources doesn't need to know how his parents will provide for him tomorrow, next week, or next year. You are in the best family imaginable, and my resources are absolutely unlimited. So bring me all your needs and concerns, entrust them to me, and live confidently as a child of the King of Kings. Relax and rejoice, for I am taking good care of you. So, y'all know I like to watch Downton Abbey. And this morning when I was reading in Acts where Saul had his Damascus Road experience, and the very first thing he said was, what's going on, Lord? What did he say? Anyway, I'm already past that page and I don't want to pull it back. But anyway, he said Lord with a capital L. So when you think about, like in this movie, Downton Abbey, they had these, kind of these royal type positions and placements in society. They were milady and my lord. And they would be with a lowercase L. And so Saul started that off. But the very next sentence, it uses a capital L, and that makes all the difference. It makes all the difference in the world. So he is our Lord, capital L. Me too, Polly. Yeah, the Flying Biscuit. I'll get a omelet. I'm going to get an omelet there. So, and then at lunch, okay, y'all, I just got a Facebook request from somebody who I know I'm already Facebook friends with. This happens all the time. And yesterday, people started messaging me that I was sending them those weird messages that says, how are you doing? Just delete that stuff, y'all. And I don't think it's a person hacking you. I think it's bots, because it's the same thing. I will get a random message that says, how are you? It's the same message from different people. But I'll just delete these. When I know I'm already friends with somebody, I delete it. And just keep right on moving along. I don't think it's a person. I think it's a bot. Otherwise, wouldn't a person spend time to make them more, I don't know. Anyway, that's just my thought on that. And I don't know where I was going. Chris says definitely bots. Yep. And I'm thinking, well, have they actually hacked you? Or is it, because I don't see any posts on my own page that aren't my own. I don't see any posts on my own page that I didn't make. And so I went through the process last night and it had me, did you make all of these posts? I did. Did you friend all these friends recently? Yes, I did. Did you like all these? Yes. So it wasn't like somebody was in my account doing things I didn't want them to do. I think that somehow they are, I don't know how a bot or a scammer works. I don't know. Yeah, Diane, I've seen that before. And Cindy says, no, they're just trying to access your friends. Yeah. Well, yeah. So when y'all get those kind of things, don't click, don't delete. Just delete them immediately. And y'all get I get the ones from people that go, ooh, I saw you in this video. Yeah, right. So delete. But anyway, all right, I'm going to hop off of here. But y'all have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. Go ahead and journal your day. And then if you are watching on replay, type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory. Yeah, me either, Kathy. I've never seen any posts on them either. So, all right. Y'all have a blessed weekend. See you Monday. And join Alicia on Sunday night. Bye, everybody.